Now, as you can see, well, I ran out of tape. I had to get a new tape. But what I'm doing right now is trying to grind the surface here. This is my valve. These are the ones that were leaking. What you do, you take it out and you fix that. That way you're not gonna have a leak. What you do is you use a section thing like this that's gonna grab it for you. And what you do is you just grind it like this. This is how we do it. This way it's gonna sit itself to the right price. That way when you're done, it's not gonna leak. I did this one already. As a matter of fact, what I'm doing, this head here, cylinder head, is the one that came out of the van. This was a good one here. Nothing was wrong with this one. The van has very strong pickup. Everything was good. What I'm doing is taking these valves and putting them on this one here. But again, you either gonna do this yourself like this I'm doing, or send it to a machine shop. They can do it for you, but it's gonna run you, you know, a few $100, a couple, or $100, or whatever that's gonna be. But this is how you do it. Now, it's not recommended, but if you see some kind of like the surface here not even, not like the way it's supposed to be, you may use a sandpaper like this, kind of like go very, very easy and smoothen the surface here. Get rid of all the whatever it is that may be making it leaking, dirt or rust or whatever it may be. You get rid of it. Okay, you come back with this which we call it here, and this is how you do it. And when you're done, hey, cheers. Okay. You know what? I think I like it like it is. Now what I'm gonna do is put it now together. We put this you got to have these seals here. This one I took it out, but you must put it back in here.
The battery's about to die.
If not, you're gonna have a leak. And after this, I'm gonna show you. Now my camera lady is telling me that my battery is about to die, so I have to be quick here. You know, now you never see the camera lady on the videos, but I'll tell you one thing, man, she's beautiful. You know, the most beautiful woman in the whole world standing right here next to me. You ain't gotta believe me, I don't care. She's beautiful. You know. She like that, don't she? See? Women love it when you give them compliments. They do love it, don't they? Okay, now what I'm doing here is removing the what we call it here, the valve. Okay, you gotta use this, but warning right now, every time you're dealing with a spring, no matter what it is, you got to use extreme caution, because it's always dangerous, always, so be very careful doing this. Okay, very dangerous, very risky, and you can always use these well, tutorial or whatever you want to call it at your own risk, you know. You don't use this and get hurt and complaining and trying to sue me, you know. That ain't gonna work. First of all, I ain't got money, you know. You ain't gonna get much out of me. If I was rich, I wouldn't be doing this. Just buy a new car, right, baby? You know, I always wonder though, you know, I'm just curious. I wonder, rich people, I mean, if you're rich, you don't have to do this kind of stuff, you know. You just call the BMW dealer and say, hey, I mean, not the dealer, sales department. bring me a new one, you know. We don't do that. We go to Craigslist and get some stuff. That's how we, buy a bike or whatever, you know. When you're not a millionaire, that's the kind of lifestyle you live, you know. Yeah, I'm not complaining though. I'm happy. I'm happy. It's okay. Maybe one day I will be rich, you know. One thing I'm not gonna do to get rich is just steal the money. You know? I'm not gonna rob a bank to get rich. Okay, now we got the spring here. Decompressed, whatever, if that is an English word. Is it? Okay, now. Okay, we're gonna get the Mr. Valve right here now out. It's not looking bad. What I like to do, you know, I always like to use the sandpaper. If you're gonna do it my way, this is not recommended. Now remember, because you don't wanna, you wanna clean it up. This is what I do. You know, and I always replace this seal here. I replace this, which we call it here. Okay. Man, I'm doing a lot of exercising today. Heavy stuff. Gonna lose some fat. Some people don't believe it, but sometimes I get fat, you know. I'm not a big person, like I don't get like fat, but sometimes I need to lose a couple of pounds. Green tea, yeah, green tea is good. Green tea will help you lose some weight, remember that. Well, I like to help people. I'm doing this video so I can help people. And now I'm giving you some health, what we call it, advices too. Okay, that's okay, you know. I love to help. Always a pleasure to do something that... Alright, this is how I do it. Get rid of the big stuff. And then after I do that, I clean up this. Okay, you have to clean up this. That way you can use these. This is what I do. Put a sandpaper here. Just clean up the top part, the surface. Okay, after I clean that thing up, dry it off, and put the what you call it here. Alright. Okay. See? See? Now we're gonna grind it. It's gonna grind itself in. When we're done, it's gonna sit. You know, it's just gonna sit like you're telling the dog sit down, and the dog sit down, you know? You train your dog. I don't hate dogs, you know. I just don't love them, you know. I just don't like it when something bothering me, you know, running all over me, kissing me, and slobbering all over me. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm just being honest, you know. I don't hate them though, you know. If I could have a dog that just can sit over there and, alright, here's your lunch, eat your lunch, let's go to the park and make sure you don't poo-poo out there, you know, in the streets. I'm not going to be carrying bags. In some states you have to carry some plastic bags. If the dog poo-poo, you got to, you know, pick it up and throw it in the garbage. Yeah, I don't like stepping in some dog poop, man. I don't like that. Mess up my shoes, you know. I mean, you be walking around and people be like, oh my God, where did he come from? You don't smell it. You can't smell it, but people can. You know? Beautiful, beautiful. Smooth and beautiful. This ain't gonna leak now.
Isn't that the old one?
Nah. This is how we do it.
I'm asking you, isn't that the old valve head?
Nah. Alright. I've done this one, this one. Now I gotta do one more. Let me write down here. Done. Let's put the D. Yeah, like the D, like Detroit, from Detroit, brothers. Okay, now I have to find the. Wait a minute.
I just told you.
Huh?
I just told you that's the old one you're putting back in there.
I don't care. It's a good one. It's in good shape. I'm gonna use this one. I trust this one. Because what I've been doing was taking some valves from this one, putting them in this one. This one is a good one. It's a good cylinder head. The only thing is, I don't trust the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna reuse this one. Alright. 1994. Yeah, this is a 1994 minivan. Yeah, it rides good. It's a good van, and I fix it up, take care of it. Maybe one day I will own a new car. I never own a new car ever, you know. I can, but no, I'm not gonna get the money from the bank. You know, own the bank what, $40,000 and this stuff now. If I can't afford it, I'm not gonna own it. You know, I'm not gonna borrow no money from no banks. I want to go to sleep at night, you know, without worrying about having debts and stuff like that. That's not me. No matter how raggedy my car is, that's what I'm gonna drive. I'm not trying to impress nobody anyway. Hey, I have a woman, right? I don't need a Mercedes Benz and nothing like that. Okay. Now, woo. Oh man, now I am gonna have to yeah, it's looking good in here, looking good. You know what? I may have to reuse this. No, I'm not gonna do it. I am just going to take this one. Now again, watch this again carefully. When you're using this this thing here to remove these valves, the spring, again, every time you're working with the spring, you must use extreme caution. That is a very good advice I'm giving you.